So April 2022 is the month and year that Solana NFTs change forever. And why do I say that? Well, for the first time in history, a Solana NFT collection actually surpassed any Ethereum NFT collection when it came to trading value. It was actually the #1 project in the world for a short period of time, and that means it surpassed Moonbirds, Bored Ape Yacht Club, you name it. And this project is called 𝗘𝗢𝗣𝗠𝗣. Now, the reason why this is so big for Solana is because Solana ecosystem definitely needed one of those projects to really break through that door. And now we've actually had a project to do so. And so now this is going to open the floodgates for other projects to do the same. And so we're going to be diving into the details of this. But before we do, let me take a brief second to talk to you about an all-in-one crypto exchange called Crypto.com. Now, we understand that Crypto.com allows you to buy at crypto true cost. You can buy and sell over 250 plus cryptocurrencies and over 20 fiat currencies. They also have their deposit and earn as well. As you can see, you can earn up to 14.5% on cryptos and up to 10% on your stable coins. Now, if you're one of those people that like to get crypto back on your purchases, check out their Metal Visa debit cards where you can get anywhere from 1% up to 8% back on your crypto purchases, and they have other additional benefits as well. And last but not least, you have Crypto.com's NFT marketplace, where they have some pretty cool collections, and they're also not that expensive as well. As you can see, $130 for the floor price, $115, $86, even $38. So if you're new to NFTs, this may be a pretty cool place to start. They do have some pretty top creators as well that are well known, of course, and then here are some of their top collectibles as well that could get a little bit more expensive. So yeah, if you want to check out Crypto.com for yourself, there will be a link in the description below, and the promo code is Mike. But now that we got that out the way, let's dive into some of the details of some of the volume that this project has done called 𝗘𝗢𝗣𝗠𝗣𝗠. And we're going to be looking at the current ranking, the floor price, and all of that good stuff right after this. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Mike the Investor. Now, if you haven't heard of 𝗘𝗢𝗣𝗠𝗣𝗠s, it is a 10,000 collection on Solana that launched April 26th this year. And now you can see where we are today as we go ahead and look at some of the numbers. Now, before we go ahead and dive into that, this project started at a 1.5 mint price for the whitelist, and now this project at today's video is well over 60 sold. So that is over a 60x in a matter of 48 to 72 hours. Massive, right? And they've done over tens of millions of dollars just in the past 48 hours. So let's go ahead and dive into some of the details. So here you can see from the hypebeast.com website, Solana NFT project 𝗘𝗢𝗣𝗠𝗣𝗠s launches with 18 million USD in sales, surpassing the top trading volume achieved by any individual Ethereum project. That is big. And so just a few details that I want to cover here. You can see the Solana-based 𝗘𝗢𝗣𝗠𝗣𝗠s avatar series was so popular upon its release yesterday that the project generated more trading volume than any individual Ethereum project. That is huge. Launching with a mint price of 1.5 SOL, that was the current price of $145 in USD at the time. Now, OpenSea tracking of 𝗘𝗢𝗣𝗠𝗣𝗠s reported 187,543 SOL worth of secondary trading within the last day, equating to 18.4 million in USD. And so this reportedly marks the first time a Solana NFT project has beat out an Ethereum one. This is big. And so let me show you something here real quick. If you go to Magic Eden, let me just refresh the page. So as you can see, if you go back and just hit the J button on your keypad, you'll go back 15 seconds. You will see the price was actually 63, I think, 0.8 SOL. This thing has went up 5 SOL since the time of this recording. This thing is almost at 70 SOL now. So you could just see the hype is truly real. And let me just mention something. This project doesn't have any type of staking out, no real actual utility as of yet, because the project just launched. And look at the price, and it minted at a 1.5 SOL. It didn't even reach public, completely sold out, which is just crazy. So this is the power of NFTs, and I made multiple videos in the past talking about don't sleep on Solana NFTs. They are here to stay. And so if we look at the Solana entire ecosystem, let me go ahead and hit the refresh again. So just make sure we have the most accurate numbers at the time of this recording. Even with the market down, Solana under $198.62, you can see we are still just a little under 2 billion, which is pretty big. And so if you look here, of course, you got 𝗘𝗥𝗚𝗏 number 1, but look at 𝗘𝗢𝗏𝗏𝗧, the 5th largest project in the entire Solana NFT ecosystem, just after about 48 hours. And so you can see here 67.9 million, almost a 68 million market cap, right? And so this is crazy. Within, less than 72 hours, this project is already in the top 10 and in the top 5, I should say. And so this is pretty big. And if we look at OpenSea here, you can see you got 𝗘𝗢𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗧 on the 8th rank, but let's hit the refresh again, because we know how things move in crypto and NFTs extremely fast. And look, as you can see, it was number 8, is now moved up to number 7. And look at the volume here, 258,307 sold, and it's still down 65% on the 24 hours, and it's down 24%. Down 65%, but look at the current floor price, right? This is just nuts. And if you go to the activity, look at what people are buying this for. 89 sold, 75 sold, so 70 sold, 80 sold, 90 sold. It's already priced in. The market is already telling you what they're willing to pay for 𝗘𝗢𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗧. And so this is only going to go up, in my personal opinion. Now, disclaimer, I wasn't able to get into 𝗘𝗢𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗧. I was kind of actually late on this. I wasn't able to actually get a whitelist. And so about time I was able to get one, or potentially get one, on the secondary market, the price was like 17, 18 sold. And I thought the price was going to pull back because we haven't seen none really just come out the gates like that. And this thing just kept pumping like crazy. So shout out to everyone that's got into 𝗘𝗢𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗧. Super happy for you. And so one thing I do want to touch on here real quick, here's kind of their blueprint for 𝗘𝗢𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗧, which I think is very, very interesting. Now, if you click on each of these, it will give you kind of a basic detail of what these sections are. So what they say is, we're not just releasing a roadmap, we are laying out the blueprint help guide in a build community-centric, world-leading Web3 brand. And so I do think this project is going to be huge. As we can see, it's already broken the numbers of any other Solana NFT project, as well as becoming the #1 project in trading volume for a short period of time when it launched in the world. And this happened on the Solana NFT ecosystem. So if you're still watching this video and you're not into NFTs yet, I want to give you a challenge. Do yourself a favor and just start 5 minutes a day, just 5 minutes a day, and start educating yourself on NFTs. Imagine where you would be in 7 days, in 30 days, if you're just taking 5 minutes a day of your time to educate yourself on NFTs, right? Because NFTs are the future. They're going to be here just like cryptocurrency. However, most cryptos, most NFTs aren't going to be here when the smoke clears, but the ones that are going to be extremely massive. And so you definitely want to put yourself in position and educate yourself, so that way you can see opportunities before the other people actually do. And so I really think we have a small gap of wealth to truly make multi-millions of dollars. I think we have maybe 3 to 5 years to really make tremendous amounts of wealth. Now, I'm not saying we're not going to be able to make wealth after that time, but I believe there's going to be so much regulation and centralization into crypto, it's going to stop a lot of those wild, wild west crazy stories that we hear, right? Because we're still in a huge speculation phase, which is why we are able to make so much money. And so I just want to challenge you, if you're not into NFTs, challenge yourself to just study it 5 minutes a day, just 5 minutes a day, and imagine where you'll be just after 7 days, okay? So if you gain some value, smash the like button, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you thought of the video down in the comment section, and I will see you on the next one.